Good evening, guys. This is probably going to be my first super long video I've ever done on my YouTube channel. This is after some consideration. People asking around how come I grow Monte Carlo so juicy and nicely. They want to find out how I'm doing it and want me to share a few tips with them. And here it is. So this is something I've been planning the last few weeks to specifically doing a video called Supercharge Your Dry Start for people who want to find out more about dry start beyond just elementary knowledge and know how to do that in a certain small scale. So let's get started. By the way, this is Monte Carlo I grow. If you're wondering what it is. So the first thing when you do dry start, this has become common knowledge. Almost everyone who doing dry start will know there are three key elements, right? First thing, you need to keep the moisture in your fish tank or in your growing container. I generally do 90% above. So guys, I just realized my camera wasn't turned on. So if you haven't seen uh, the moisture and the temperature sensor will look like that's what I have here, right? So I plan to sell on my website later on. If you let me know if you're interested. um Temperature 23, 27. I just want to tell people who are new to this, you don't want them getting too high, let's say above 28. The reason is the higher the temperature is, the faster the plant going to lose their moisture. So this can be dangerous, especially at the beginning of dry start. Lights, strong lights, LED, T5, they all will work. Just make sure you choose daylight spectrum. Anything around 6500K or 5000K will work. I do not recommend you using certain growing light. Only doing red or blue. The reason is if you only do red or blue spectrum, it will have impact on the growth of plants. It depends on what plants you have. The plants can grow strangely. I saw some plant they grow vertically, or some plants become very fragile. Their leaves and stems can be easily broken. So yeah, it's just unless you're expert in handling lights and light spectrum, I would highly recommend you play safe. Just stay with 5000 to 6500K daylight spectrum. In terms of hours, I normally do 10 to 12 hours, probably a bit on the high end compared with some people. Some people, you say you do 8 or 10 hours. My experience telling me, especially when I grow Monte Carlo, 10 to 12 hours is I can see the difference compared with 8 hours a day. Next, I'm going to talk about rooting. So we talk about three key elements. What rooting talking about is how you can plant the Monte Carlo into the soil, or how the root grows. It can be very useful information for you as well. So as you see from the photos I have on the screen, each note will have a separate runner, the roots coming down, right? So the more notes you have, you can safely assume they have a more roots underneath the leaves in the substrate or in the soil. Or as another photo shows, right? The healthy Monte Carlo roots is long, thick, and white, right? So if you're looking for good Monte Carlo to start your dry start, make sure you look at the roots. Normally, healthy roots can be 3 to 6 centimeters long. When you do dry start, they're also uh, can be useful to know how to push the roots down into the soil. What I normally do is I lie them down on the soil, and I use tweezer to gently push the roots into the soil. Right, you have to be gentle here because you really don't want to break the roots. The healthier the roots is, the quickly the plants can start growing and sending out the runners.